Hello, this is Miss Jackson here. This video is to help you set your own target for the recent assessment that you did on King John. What I want you to do while the video is playing is concentrate on your own answers, but look at the examples that I've shown to see how you could improve yours. So the first thing we need to think about is how to answer the question. We're going to start with question 1, which tells us to study source A. So let's look at the question. What can you learn from source A about King John? The question shows that you must make an explicit reference to the source when you answer the question. Here we have a great example of that. The student starts with, you can learn that he was sometimes unlucky. This shows that the student has read the source and is using what they've learnt from the source, not just saying their own opinions. If you haven't done that, that could be your target. Another target that you might have is that you need to make your own points. When you answer a source question, you shouldn't just rewrite what's in the source, but you need to make a specific point about what you've learnt from the source. Here in this example, the student has clearly done that by saying that King John was very bad. He then goes on to explain what evidence he has for this, but the point is he has come to a conclusion using the source about King John. Have you done this? If you haven't, maybe your target could be to make your own points. We're going to use the same example now for the next target. What some people didn't do was use evidence to back up their point. So they might say that King John was very bad at keeping land, but they didn't give evidence from the source which supported that point. This student has clearly done that by saying, my evidence for this is that the text says people nicknamed him Lackland. That shows that the text is proving his point. If you haven't done that, maybe your target could be to use evidence in your next answer. If you have done that, but next time you want to reach a higher level, maybe you could directly quote from the source. Another area that some people struggled on was making more than one point. As shown in this example, the person has clearly made more than one point. In fact, they've made 3. They've made 1, 2, 3. What they've done well, especially in that last third point, is they said, another thing I've learned. That makes it clear when the person's marking it that they've made more than one point. Have you done that? If not, your target can be make more than 1 point. Here's a reminder of your targets again. You could choose target 1 if you didn't use the source in your answer. Choose target 2 if you didn't make your own point and you just rewrote the source. Target 3, you must use evidence to back up the point in future, or you could choose target 4 if you only put 1 point in your answer. If you've done all of those things, maybe you could choose one of the extension targets. That could be to use quotes when you're talking about sources in future, or maybe it's to use a peel paragraph. Thank you for listening.